Hey guys, welcome back into the Record Room. I'm of course your host Tony Giles TG, and once again thank you so much to all of our new subscribers, viewers of the channel, and everyone leaving comments. It's really awesome to check out and check in with you guys and get recommendations from you. It's very cool indeed. And on today's episode of the Record Room, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of one of the greatest heavy metal albums of all time, Iron Maiden's Powerslave. The album was originally released in September of 1984, so 40 years ago. Man, that makes me old. 40 years of Powerslave. And for me, you know, I am a Maiden fan. I think if you're a metal fan or a rock fan and you're British, it's kind of like you have to be an Iron Maiden fan. But, I mean, are there many non-Iron Maiden fans? I don't know. Anyway, the album is celebrating its 40th anniversary, and to celebrate that, they have recently reissued, as of today, a brand new 40th anniversary Zoetrope picture disc. Includes the 2015 remastered audio, expanded artwork, and Powerslave at 40 notes from Steve Harris. And so what I've got here is I've got an original Canadian pressing and the brand new 40th anniversary edition. I thought we'd basically take a look at the differences between the original and the new, and then I'm also going to try to film some footage of the Zoetrope on a disc. I can never seem to get these things to work right, but if I'm unable to, I will scour the internet and find some and try and pop a clip in there for you, because when Zoetropes do work, they look pretty cool. So this version here, this has been my copy of Powerslave for the longest time. And as I mentioned, this is a Canadian copy, and this was actually gifted to me by my good friend Nick many, many years ago. I was looking to fill in some gaps in my Maiden collection, and he had over the years upgraded, changed things out. And so he sent me some of his Maiden records, and this was one of them. So eternally grateful to him for that. But this, it's you know, not a British pressing, but it's still an original pressing, and it sounds fantastic as well. But I'll whip out the record just so you can see. So the labels are the same, but on the North American copy, I don't know if you'll be able to see it too well, but it's on the Capital label, Capital EMI. Obviously EMI is their label in the UK and other territories, Capital in Canada. But this is, like I said, an original pressing. So this has the beautiful textured cover. I don't know if that's coming across, but this cover is nothing short of gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. And the artwork on this is just next level. Powerslave was Maiden's 5th album, 3rd with Bruce Dickinson as the lead singer. And this is like, honestly, this is a no-skip album for me. Everything on this. Flash of the Blade is probably my favourite track on this. Maybe we have a controversial pick. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner as well. You know, it's just, there's so much. And what's crazy, kind of, about this album, the running time is on the back of this LP. I never thought about this before, but this is a single disc LP, and the running time on this is over 51 minutes. Nowadays, when you're pressing a record, like, they'd say stop at 20, 22 at a max. This was like 25 plus. It still sounds good. So I don't know about these modern pressings, but this is the original inner sleeve with its lyrics, and it's a really cool picture of the band and a buddy. So cool. So that's the original, that's the OG, but this is it. This is Iron Maiden's Powerslave at 40. So first of all, it's still sealed. We're going to open it right here, right now. It's not a textured cover, so it doesn't have the same texture as the original cover, but this is a gatefold sleeve. So that is different from the original already. Let's take my trusty blade here, my flash of the blade. Oh, that was a terrible, terrible, terrible attempt at an Iron Maiden pun, but never mind. We'll open this up, and we will see what they've done. Why is this now a gatefold? Have they replaced the printed in a sleeve and now the lyrics and picture on the inside? Let us take a look. I have to say, the artwork, it's a little bit more muted than the original. I will say that I'll do a cover by cover if this shrink wrap ever wants to come off the record. So here's the original sleeve. So I think the original one here, I don't know, it pops a little more. The Powerslave logo is a little bit more muted, but the back cover especially, the back cover, it's a little bit darker. I think it works better on the darker cover, but you know, a minor gripe, not the end of the world. And as I said, this is a gatefold, so, ooh, wow. Okay, no, they did not. Okay, let's just, how cool is that? Whoa. You got the disc there, but it's die cut on the inside, and then pictures of the band there. So that is very cool. I'm not sure I've ever seen that, an inner die cut. Oh, that's very, very cool. And the inside, so you can see there's lightning behind Eddie. The inside is actually printed with this lightning pattern. That is awesome, my friends. That is very cool. This is brilliant. This is really, really cool. I am such a fan of that. And then we've got here, okay, right, okay, so that's the new jacket. And then the original inner sleeve is now replicated as a booklet. So you do have the picture, but you also have Steve Harris's notes on Powerslave at 40. And then the lyrics are printed inside. So very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. Now I'm opening this, so I cannot comment on the sound quality, but look, let's face it, it's a picture disc. Picture discs have come a long way since the 70s, when picture discs really started to become a thing. They didn't sound good, they looked good. And that was the idea of a picture disc. It wasn't made to sound good. It's basically, you know, a sheet of paper with 2 bits of PVC on top of it. But the process, although it hasn't changed a lot, picture discs do sound a lot better now than they used to. So I am not going to comment and say this is a playing copy, but this is absolutely an awesome copy. And did I need this? Absolutely not. Did I want it? Absolutely yes. So there you go. That is the Zoetrope picture disc. And I believe that's the A side. And then that's the B side. And that is very, very cool indeed. So what I'm going to do now is attempt to video this disc spinning so you can see all of the close-up detail as it's spinning around the disc, so it looks really cool. As I said, I've struggled in the past, but I'm going to do this for you guys. I'm going to try as hard as I can. And this album literally came out today. First thing this morning, I trekked down to my record store Eclipse, I grabbed this, and I rushed back here to do this video because 1, I was super excited, and 2, I want to share it with you guys as quickly as possible because I think this is a killer release and should be talked about. So what are your thoughts on Iron Maiden's Powerslave at 40? Are you going to grab this new Zoetrope edition? Should they have done something else like a box set, an expanded, you know, some demos, some live, a thick book? Hard to say, hard to say. I will let you guys know what I think of this sound quality in the comments because I will listen to it. It won't be my playing copy, but I will listen to it. But if you enjoy this video, check out one of the other videos that is now populating on the screen. And until next time, stay gold and spin those blackest circles.